Hey folks, I want to go ahead and talk about something that's really big on media today, and that's all the mass shootings that have been going on. Now, these mass shootings are obviously a terrible, horrendous events, and they shouldn't be happening. But my question is, when are we going to start holding people accountable instead of the guns, the inanimate objects, the tools that they use? People calling for stricter gun laws. Tell me, when was the last time you could walk down the street and just pick up a gun? You act like they're just laying around. They're not. To get a handgun, you have to be 21 years of age, have a background check done, fingerprinting in the sheriff's office. There's quite a bit that goes into being able to purchase a firearm. Even when you buy a shotgun or a rifle, you have to have a background check done. It takes 24 to 48 hours to come back, so you can purchase the weapon, but you can't pick it up until that background check comes back clean. Now, obviously, people that suffer from mental illness but have never been diagnosed with it, it's not going to show up on a background check. And I can understand possibly having to have a psych evaluation done before you purchase a weapon. I could actually get behind that. I can understand that for safety's sake. But people are acting like guns are the actual problem. No, people are the problem. The way we treat each other is the problem. A lot of these people that have mental illness that do these mass shootings, why aren't we talking about what could have been done to prevent it for them on a personal level? Why does it have to instantly be, it was because they had access to a gun? No, that was just the most convenient tool to use to do what they wanted to do, to express themselves. It could have just as easily been a vehicle, a knife, anything. And you don't even need background checks to purchase any of those. So, why is it that it's only the guns that people freak out about? And question, did anyone realize that the amount of mass shootings have gone up since people have started talking out and really riding the cops' ass? Do you think maybe if instead of harassing police, we actually let them do their job and they wouldn't be afraid to do their job? Because when a cop has to draw his firearm and actually fires a round, it is required for him to fill out a report explaining why he fired that round, why he felt it was necessary, and then there is an investigation done by his chain of command and internal affairs to make sure it was a justified shooting. He had just cause and just reason to fire that firearm. So, yeah, there's that. And to be honest, most of the mass shootings happened when Obama came out and started I'll spit it out here in a minute, I promise. Started publicly, what's the word I'm looking for? Belittling and harassing cops about the way they police. And, once our president, especially our first black president, I don't like to throw race in there, but he was our first black president, gets into office and starts harassing and belittling our police force and our military, do you think it's going to take too long before the rest of the country jumps on that bandwagon? Just saying. So, what we really need to do as a nation, instead of trying to ban firearms and take firearms away from law-abiding citizens like myself and like probably the people watching this video, why not look more into treating each other better, looking out for one another, and noticing the side effects of mental illness, such as depression, anxiety, PTSD, autism, Down syndrome, stuff that, a lot of these people have had, and they felt they were justified in what they were doing. Now, I'm not saying they were. And my heart goes out to the families that are affected by these mass shootings. I'm not saying that in any way, shape, or form that these shootings should be used by either side of this argument. I'm just trying to make a point that people need to start holding people accountable for their actions and their actions towards each other, not blaming tools and inanimate objects which they choose to use. I don't know. I guess that's just my thoughts and opinions on it. Let me know yours.